Hello everyone, welcome to Anti Visits. In today's video, we'll be discussing what really happened when Iron Man used the Infinity Gauntlet. In Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark made the ultimate sacrifice in the final battle against Thanos in order to defeat the Mad Titan once and for all. Tony stole the Infinity Stones from the Nano Gauntlet and converted them into his Iron Man armor. By snapping his fingers, he made Thanos and his entire army disappear into dust. However, the heroic act came at the cost of armored Avengers' life. The energy and power of the stones was simply too much for a human being. The moment served as the conclusion to the character's 10-year arc, and as it so happens, it had precedence in the comic books. Before the theatrical release of 2012's The Avengers, Tony Stark briefly wielded the Infinity Gauntlet in the comic book Marvel Universe. In 2011, Avengers #12 by Brian Michael Bendis and John Romita Jr., Tony used the power of the Infinity Gems, but the results of that event were very different than what happened when his Marvel Cinematic Universe counterpart tried the same thing. Avengers #12 served as the conclusion of the second story of that era of the comic series. It all began when criminal kingpin Parker Robbins, aka The Hood, sought to find a new source of power after losing his mystical abilities. To create this new version of himself, The Hood sought to collect all 6 Infinity Gems and use their power to shape the world how he saw fit. The gems had been scattered throughout all of the reality by members of the Illuminati, a secret group of heroes conspired of Tony Stark, Reed Richards, Professor X, Doctor Strange, Namor, and Black Bolt, and the Hood proceeded to find 3 of them. However, the Avengers intervened before he got his hand on the 4th Infinity Gem. During the ensuing battle with Earth's mightiest heroes, the Hood lost his 3 gems, and Iron Man, who collected all 6 into the Infinity Gauntlet, which he wore on his right hand, just like in Avengers Endgame. However, in comics, Tony didn't snap his fingers, but he did use the Gauntlet's power to make his enemy disappear. In this case, it was the Hood who simply disappeared in a cloud of smoke. However, the villain wasn't dead. Tony simply used the power of games to lock him back up in his prison cell. After all, Parker was just a human, and his aspirations often overweighed the actual danger he possessed. Without any powers to speak of, he's not exactly a threat. However, Tony doesn't stop there. He also uses the gauntlet to will it out of existence, so the gems can no longer represent a threat to anyone. This is similar to how in Avengers Endgame, Thanos uses the power of the Infinity Stones to destroy them, so they can never be used to reshape the universe ever again. There is actually a twist here. While the gauntlet disappeared from Tony's hand in Avengers #12, it actually wasn't erased out of existence. Instead, he simply moved it to the Illuminati's headquarters, and there, with Captain America, now a member of the secret group of superheroes, they decided to keep the stones hidden properly this time. Ultimately, the Infinity Gauntlet didn't kill Iron Man in the comics, even if it's stronger than its cinematic